two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the Golden Hood tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Now he comes out of the 25, no return attempted there. Flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Takes the handoff. It's Beebe. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So the first drive of the game, instead of punting and pitting the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Trying to create here on the move. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there, they just weren't able to complete it.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. It's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's Hayden. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. And the Buffaloes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring out 4th down and 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Now passing the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Comes out. The defense has got it. And he presses right down the middle. It's a foot race. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Indiana. Defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
How about offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Dropping back. It's Salter. It's Welch. It's a solid game. Moves the ball out to the 28. Drive stays alive with that first down completion.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Nice grab. It's Welch. They bring it down. That's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Down the middle, it's Welch. And here he goes. Touchdown, Buffs, as they answer with their first score this time of game.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Now the important point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Throws it to the right. And he can hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Incomplete with his head as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
When a defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback, 3rd down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Hoosiers will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. They can't connect to costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Makes the grab. It's Williams. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Dropping back. It's Salter. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4th down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Will avoid the big hit at the side. Buffalo's looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown.
position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Over the middle, it's Cooper. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The ball is picked up. He'll take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
By the back, defense better adjust. Back to throw. It's Salter. And it's touchdown.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. Kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of it.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. With the catch, it's Morris. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. And the Hoosiers will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. On the move now. Boom. Extending the play now. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, the offense being aggressive here, going for it on 4th down, but the defense was not having it at all. They come up with a big stop.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. And they'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. I Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender who throws the interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Looking for some space. It's Kennedy. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So Kurt, Colorado has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no...
Here's the throw deep downfield. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
The Hoosiers are looking to keep this drive going. He's looking to throw. He releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Run to the left, trying to find Leader. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Gets rid of it on the move. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And the defense brings him down.
Well, this is what it's all about. I mean, you get into the national championship, this is what really separates great teams and great coaches. Making this decision. You're facing 4th and goal. You're trailing in the first half. I think you go for it here to try to cut into this lead.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with the sack.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
He's got a receiver wide open here. He's in the clear. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. It's suddenly become a threat to score. The Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. Play action here on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Boy, he was close to getting to that picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Salter. He escapes the pocket. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive. Looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of one.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's an outlet, the catch made. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Nowhere to run. And Corral for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Receiver makes the grab. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Design quarterback run. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. On the move now. And he heaves the ball deep down that right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. He just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Oh, he's trucking it deep again. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, this is the risk you take as a play caller. So often people want to try to go for it on 4th down. But you got to be careful. As you see right here, the defense makes the play to get the ball back themselves.
On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Catching it on the right side. That's a big gain. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Looking to scramble. Let's it fly to the wideout. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hoosiers will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Grab down the middle. It's Welch. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And the senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Miller. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Moves out of the pocket. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to pass. It's Salter. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Chris, I understand what you're doing here. As a play caller, you want to take that chance. You want to keep the ball. You want to keep the drive alive. But this is the risk you take, and the defense comes up with a huge stop.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. A On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Throw caught on the left side. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He finds his tight end for the catch. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Fights through the tackle. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So Kirk, Colorado has the lead. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hope for. Let's review how we got here. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll try the ground game here with running back. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. He keeps it on the design run. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, I guess we could say that 3rd time's the charm for this offense on these 4th downs, as that last conversion gives them their first of the day.
Back in motion now. To the air. It's Salter. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Into the end zone. Touchdown. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Gets made on the out route. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Well, we you just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
The completion makes it second down. To throw, it's Mendoza. He escapes the pocket. And down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. At the 30 now. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be in the air. The defensive back,
no stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Buffs.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, running back, receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And now the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback still with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Looking for a late deep throw. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards on.
That's it. It's official. We have